How the heart works? The circulation system. Our body is composed of thousands of cells, and these cells need to survive through the supply of oxygen. This oxygen is transported through our blood that circulates all over our body. But how the heart works to pump blood from the heart to the entire parts of our body cells? We have two types of blood vessels, the artery and the veins. The artery carries blood from the heart to the other parts of the body, while the veins carries blood from parts of the body to the heart. But before talking about the blood circulations, let's find out what are the parts of the heart. Heart has two chambers, the upper and the lower chambers, which are called. The upper is right atrium and the left atrium. The lower chamber is the right ventricle and left ventricle. These are the chambers that receive and pump blood. The blood that is coming from our body parts going to the heart are considered deoxygenated blood. Meaning these are not clean blood, and in order to this blood to be cleaned, it needs to go back to the lungs for filtration. However, this blood will go through first to the heart. The heart will receive the deoxygenated blood through the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. These are both received to the right atrium. Superior vena cava will carry blood from the upper part of the body, while the inferior vena cava will carry blood from the lower part of the body. After the right atrium receives the blood, it will push down to the right ventricle through the tricuspid valve. When the deoxygenated blood reached to the right ventricle, it then pumped the blood to the lungs through pulmonary vein for filtration. The lungs will filtrate the blood and then push back the oxygenated blood or clean blood back to the left atrium through the pulmonary artery. Oxygenated blood will go to the left ventricle through the mitral valve. When the blood receives by the left ventricle, it then pump out from the heart to the body system through the aortic valve and then to the aorta, the largest blood vessel in the body. Aorta will carry the oxygenated blood throughout our body cells. The first body cell that can receive the oxygenated blood are the heart cells, of course. These blood will be carried by the coronary arteries. It is considered that oxygenated blood will only be carried by arteries, while the deoxygenated blood will only be carried by the veins. However, there is an exception, which are the pulmonary artery of the heart that carry the deoxygenated blood towards the lungs, and the oxygenated blood is being carried by the pulmonary vein from the lungs to the heart. Moreover, do not confuse yourself about the consideration. Instead, always remember that artery carries blood away from the heart, while the vein is carried blood towards the heart. Oxygenated blood is very important for our body cells. When these cells cannot receive the oxygenated blood, the cells will die, especially the human brain. The brain will only last for 4 to 6 minutes, and then it will die. The average adult is estimated to have a gallon of blood, and the heart is estimated to pump 6,000 to 7,500 liters of blood daily.